Ministry of Health has released unwanted news towards the spreading of hepatitis B in the population. According to the ministry officials, among the tests they have done, they are registering high cases of hepatitis B, and these are found in the donored blood. According to Dr. Rachel Beyagira, the hepatitis officer in UNEP, now they are to focus on the confirmed cases in the population.
That's why I'm saying that we are seeing it amongst blood donors, because that's why we are able to test at the moment as a country. You understand? We have not yet rolled out to go out there and say we are looking for hepatitis C. But because currently we want to keep our recipients of blood safe, it's one of the diseases that we are testing, and we are beginning to see it. So meaning there's a problem, meaning it must be out there in the population.
Mbale, Gulu, Arua are the hospitals who have recorded many cases compared to other regions across the country.
So if you were to do the percentages, you find like Masaka has 1%, you find Fort Portal has 2%, Mbale is even up to 4%. Then you go to Arua, looking at how much blood is collected and how much they are getting. Also Arua is high at about 3%, and when you go to Gulu, it's also high at 3%. Then Nakasero Blood Bank is about 2%. Then Mbara is also about 2%. So the highest burdened regions for hepatitis C, where we are seeing it amongst the blood donors, it's a small group of people that we are really, getting this from, is Mbale, Gulu, and Arua.
Ministry of Health is worried because of persons who are infected but don't go for full vaccination, and this affects the fight against the disease.
A single shot does not show to elicit the appropriate or the required immune response to protect you against the disease. So in vaccine development, it was noted, or from data, from research, that 3 shots and at those intervals are the ones that can fully protect you from the disease. So that's why we're using at the moment globally 3 shots. There's nowhere that we have 1 shot. So that's where the issue is. And even in the pentavalent I told you about for children, it's also it's 3, because we are giving at 6, 10, and 14 weeks.
The next step over is on the high-risk persons instead of the mass population, as Beyagire explains.
We also know how it's transmitted. So that's why I was saying that we are going to go for those most at risk first. Before I go to the entire population, I need to first, know, because I know the science. I know that when I receive blood, that means I can easily get hepatitis C. When I'm a healthcare worker, because I'm always in contact with blood, I can get hepatitis C. When I'm a pregnant mother, and I have the disease, I can easily transfer to my child. So why don't I go also for the pregnant mother, so that I protect the baby?
She further highlighted the most at-risk persons, that's pregnant mothers, among others, since it's a blood transmissible disease.
Our most at-risk groups are defined as the pregnant mothers, because remember we've said the biggest mode of transmission is through mother-to-child transmission. So those will be our biggest targets, so that we protect the babies. Then come to the prisoners. Why am I saying prisoners, or people in incarcerated settings? Why am I saying prisoners? They are the ones who usually, you've heard of males who have sex with males because of that kind of setting. So because they will have that, and there's friction, and there's that blood, mixing, and then the seminal fluids. So people, males who have sex, men who have sex with men. Then we are talking about the sex workers, because they are, always involved in, that exchange of the body fluids.
Yes, Chigongo, Channel 44 Prime News.